Hey guys, this is SheLoves89 and this is Pretty Little Liars Season 6, Episode 11. When I said 11, I did 11. 12, sorry. The girls are sitting at the brews, they're talking about the whole case and all the stuff, and Arya says she has to go back to work and stuff. And Hannah and the rest, they're feeling like, okay, she should stay because the police has to question us. And Arya's making it seem like, well, we were all at the hotel, nobody left, blah, 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 this and that. Right? Um, Spencer feels like the only person that should be questioning is Sarah. Hannah talks to Arya about leaving the hotel. This is like after she hugged Spencer and Emily. Like she was about to leave. Hannah pulls her aside and like basically says, I know you left. I know you wasn't, because she was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, dehydrating. She was like, I know you left. And then Arya lied, said that she went to her car and she took some messages for it, and then she went to go get a charger in the car. Really? Really, nigga? Okay. Okay. I don't even believe that for a bit. Spencer shows up at her mom's house and sees Caleb and her mom looking at blogs that thinks the girls had something to do with Charlotte's murder. Um, that's better. Charlotte's murder. Spence thinks that it's best for her not to go on her little campaign trail and all this other stuff. Allie is at the station. She sees Sarah. I'm guessing Sarah got interviewed before Lorenzo talked to Allie. Now, Lorenzo tells Allie that Sarah is not on the suspect list anymore, but he thinks that the girls are still on the suspect list because he thinks that the girls might have something to do with Charlotte's death since Charlotte was the one torturing them. And Allie was dead set against it, like no, like basically no, my friends wouldn't do that. You don't know your friends that well because you've been going for a while before you reunited with them. Just because you think they helped you out and all that stuff, don't mean they ain't up to it. But I get it. You still think your friends ain't a church brother. Come on now. They've been lying since they got involved with your ass. Oh. Um, and we talked to her mom about the service, and her mom asked if she's been to the gravesite. Like, did she go to the cemetery? Did she at least go see her father's gravesite and all this other stuff? Emily lies saying she needs to be around Ellie the whole day when she really has an appointment at the medical center, but okay. Um, Hannah's fiance Jordan pops up and they talk about the wedding location and about the whole case, and the wedding location is supposed to be at the Hamptons, and Jordan's mom saying that she would let him use the lawyer, and he's willing to help. Arya pops up at Ezra's house and tells him, said, we didn't see nothing, we didn't do nothing, we didn't talk, we didn't do shit together, okay? Um, Emily's at the medical center. She's getting blood taken out and also she's getting treatment for whatever she's going through or she's sick with, which is why she's taking pills. Um, the girls are looking at the crime report, and the girls know that Sarah is off the suspect list. Allie also tells that Arya's dad said that she left a day early. Allie invites everybody for dinner. Allie calls Arya at her work. She ignores it. Her co-worker, who is Liam, is also her man. Okay? And they talk about Ezra as they go to the meeting. Emily's trying to pay for parking. She ends up meeting Brenda. Brenda ended up paying for her parking. Hannah and Jordan, they talk about dinner and stuff. Spencer and Caleb, they talk about the case. And and she brings up her case study about how a woman died, I think before her wedding or after she got married or whatever, the same way Charlotte died. And she thinks she's getting set up. Arya talks to her boss and tells her Ezra is giving the advance back, and her boss ain't having it. Was gonna put Liam on that and keep Arya here, but Arya convinced her boss for her to come back, and it convinced Ezra to go ahead and write the book. Emily talks to Brenda, who works at the brew, who manages at the brew, and she doesn't want Brenda to tell, and like her friends or her mother, that that you saw her at the medical center, all this other stuff. Also, Brenda tells Emily, that when she was dealing with cancer, like, she didn't want to tell nobody this and that, but you need that support, which is true. Emily, stop acting like you're in high school. Yes, people deal with a lot of shit. And I know you don't want to put that on them, but still, tell your family members and your friends. They are there for you for a reason. They didn't leave you. They're still supporting you. Stop acting like you're in high school. Grow, man. They're all at Allie's house. Jordan finally meets Caleb, and they talk. Arya's avoiding, and they talk about Arya's avoiding stuff and all this other stuff. And Spencer moves Charlotte's flowers, and then all of a sudden it gets real awkward. Okay. Arya and Liam, they talk about meeting. Talk about the meeting, and then the whole Ezra situation. Han talks to Em about why she's staying and what she does at the job and all this other stuff, but really she has no job and she's not doing anything in college because she's not in college no more because she's lying. Y'all need to stop lying now. It's best for y'all now to just go ahead and tell the truth, so therefore nobody can pinpoint your ass, because the more you lie, the more you get in trouble. Don't y'all see that? Yeah, just giving more ammo to whoever is sabotaging y'all, whoever is going to put y'all in the problem. Stop it. Just... blah, blah, blah. Jordan talks to Spence, excuse me. Jordan talks to Spence about Caleb, and Hannah and Caleb talk in the storage area, and they help each other out looking for the items that they need for the wine and whatnot. They find the items and dinner starts. Allie was on the phone with Lorenzo and updated her on when Charlotte died around 4 o'clock. Around 4 something, right? Allie does this grace, which kind of looks like she's putting somebody like, okay, I know you up to something, I know you doing something. But mind you, after she did the grace, she was like giving death stares to Hannah. I'm like, what? She had nothing to do with it, honey. She had nothing to do with it. At least we don't think so, but still. Hannah and Spence, they talk about Allie's grace, and like basically it seemed like it was something for Arya. Emily and her mom, they talk. The medical center appointment pops up, and she lies to her mom about having an interview with them and how she was in grad school, like going for grad school. Bitch, just tell your mother the truth. Stop trying to sugarcoat. Stop trying to hide a sugarcoat thing. Emily sees that Arya is back and going to see Ezra. Arya and Ezra, they talk about the book he needs to write. Arya brought up that night, and Ezra said he went home. Basically, he lied too. Caleb is staying at the Hastings house and talks about Madrid with Spencer, and basically seeing the sunrise in the hotel was both of their best nights. So, Mind's wondering, wants to know what the hell happened in Madrid, and we already seen a little flirty thing, so what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Spencer gets a text from Hannah saying that they're looking at the security tapes. Spencer shows up a little later while Hannah and Emily sees that Arya left with Ezra at the hotel around 4 something. She didn't come back until about 4:28. Now, mind you, Charlotte died around 4. The girls go talk to Arya about what happened that night, and she tells that she couldn't sleep. Ezra met up with her. They walked. They saw Charlotte going into the church, the church and stuff. And Ezra got really mad. So Ezra said, "Oh, Arya, you should go back to the hotel." And he supposedly went home. Supposedly. Arya knows that Ezra lied because he wasn't looking at her at all. Spence thinks she gave Ezra the ammo to kill Charlotte. Spence tells the girls about her paper and how they met up with each other, and he was having a hard time writing his book, or he was thinking about a murder mystery, and that's when Spencer told Ezra about her paper. Emily's at her father's grave. She's talking about all the lies she told and basically how it was hard for her to go back to school, how she lost a scholarship and all this other stuff and whatnot. Moving on. Then she happens to see Sarah at the gravesite. She gets freaked out, starts to leave. Arya looks at Ezra's USB and sees articles about Nicole, how she went missing, and I think she died. They found her and she's dead or something like that. And then she finds out another article about something. I think it was in Spanish. I couldn't read it, and I only speak Spanish just a little bit, or I can translate it just a little bit. I'm not too fond in Spanish that much, so I think it was in Spanish if I'm not mistaken. Hannah deletes the security footage. Allie talks to Lorinda about whether her friend is suspected, and she wants to change her answer. Also, at the grave, you also see somebody at the graveyard. You also see a guy, because the driver said sir. See some guy at either Charlotte's grave or an unmarked grave, because it's right next to the mother's grave, so I'm thinking it's Charlotte's. He said, and the driver said, "Sorry for your loss, sir." Now, I'm either thinking it's either Jason or Mr. De Laurentiis. Because you just don't go to somebody's grave and they come to say, unless you know them. So it could be somebody who knew Charlotte personally. Don't know. Is Jason ever going to come back into the show? We don't know. Is Mr. De Laurentiis going to show up in the show? We don't know. But all I know is that it has to be somebody close to Charlotte. So, I will see y'all in the next episode. Laters.
You gotta go, but get angry at all of my honesty. You know I try, but I don't do too well with apologies. I hope I don't run out of time, cause someone call a referee. Cause I just need one more shot, half again. I know you know that I made those mistakes maybe once or twice. Not once or twice, I mean maybe a couple of 100 times. Let me redeem on myself tonight. Cause I just need one more shot, cause love is in your body, your body, your body, your body. Is it too late now to say sorry? Cause I'm missing more than just your body, 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 'cause the body is different.